Hey folks, so today I'm going to just show you how to quickly sign into your Chrome browser using your hscommerce.org account. It's very basic, very simple, and what it's going to do is give you some bookmarks that are shared with everybody and automatically install some extensions that will help you a lot during remote learning. So let's just jump into it. So here you have my desktop. If you're coming from a desktop, you can just open Google Chrome, either find it in your menu or just double click the icon on your desktop and it's going to open up Chrome. Now in this case I've been previously signed in on my HS Commerce account, and you maybe have signed in through like a personal Gmail or some other Google account, if you haven't signed in already to your HS Commerce account, but you can have profiles in Chrome for both users, meaning you could have a Chrome profile that's your personal account and you can have a Chrome profile that is your work-based account. That is a good practice to do. You don't want to mix the data. You don't want work data getting mixed in with your personal account, and you don't want your personal account data getting mixed in with your work account. It's important separation between the two, particularly if you use Google to sign into any other applications on a mobile device or some other platform. So the way that we would do this is very similar to the way that you would sign into Chrome if you hadn't previously done so with any account. So if you have an account already signed in, you just click on that icon in the upper right corner. It'll have some type of symbol or letter there. So right next to they call this a kebab menu, right next to those three dots directly to the left of it, you have the person icon. Just click on that. It's going to open a menu somewhat similar to this. Now, in my case, I'm signed into a bunch of different accounts and on Chrome, so I can flip back and forth between them. In your case, you might have one, maybe two, or you might even open this up and see like a sign in with Google button here instead of a name or an icon. If you already have an account signed into Chrome, like it's your personal account or another Google account, you can just go ahead and create a new person. In that new person, you will sign in with your work account, and it will silo or separate the data between those two users. So this is how you would go and do it. And when we create that new person in this video, I'll also be able to show you how you would sign into Chrome if you had not previously signed in with any other account. So if you just want to skip to that part, I'll put a link in the description. You can go straight to the part where you would just sign into Chrome as if you had, so you wouldn't have to go through the whole create a person thing. All right, so let's go ahead and create a person. To do that, you would click on other people, or if you scroll down to the bottom of this menu, you should see an add plus sign. It's gonna click on either brings you to the same place. I'm just going to click on the gear here. And this is your people browser. So, you have my account. This is generic account for the school. There's a couple other accounts in here. When you get to this window, you want to click add person. And then you just have some generic settings to put in. And, some of these will change when you sign in with your work account. The icon will change to whatever is stored as your profile icon in our G Suite platform. So if you have say a picture of your face that's in your Google account, it will your profile icon will change to that. If you don't, it will likely just change to a letter. So at this point, it doesn't really matter so much what you do or what you select. Important thing that you should click off or check and make sure is checked is this box down here. This will create a desktop shortcut for this user. And let me show you quickly what that looks like. So you can see there's a couple different places where I have Chrome browser icons, and basically the difference would be your generic Chrome session user is this, or generic Chrome session shortcut is this, and then if you wanted to go specifically into this specific user, which this is a Google Chrome user for a separate email address, you would just double click that and it would go straight into that user. So I have here one for my personal account, one for my work, one for the generic school account, one for my example student account. I use a lot to kind of show you guys stuff in Google Classroom. So you don't necessarily need to have that many, but creating that shortcut allows you to open up a session directly in the user that you want to use. So let's go back to person creation. So once we're here, we would, just click through these settings, fill them out whatever way makes sense, hit add. It's then going to create a whole new session of Chrome, and you can see that down here in my taskbar. So I have a couple windows of Chrome open now. This is under my work account, and it just created a whole new profile. The difference is, like, if you have sessions open under different profiles, they will show up as separate icons on your taskbar. So once you get to this step, this is the same as if you were, or very similar to as if you were signing into Chrome for the first time. If you had never signed into Chrome with any Google account, you can just as easily click on the profile icon in the upper right and click Turn on Sync, or Sign in with Google. It may say Sign in with Google for some folks, and it will take you to the same place that this link takes you to. So if you see this page like this, what you actually want to click on is Already a Chrome User, Sign In. This will take you over to just the generic Google sign-in page. So in this case, you would put in your email address, your HS Commerce account address, and then the password. So let me just quickly do that. This is just some generic account that's on our G Suite. I think this is the right password. It might be this. Yeah, there we go. And then once you sign in, you'll get this pop-up, link your Chrome data to this account. Basically, this is asking, do you want to link all the data that's created in this profile to your G Suite account? That allows you to, say, add bookmarks and stuff. And then if you go home and use your home computer and do the same process, like set up your like a Chrome profile on your home computer, it will also pull those bookmarks, the extensions you might add, and your browsing history. And also, like, this allows you to save passwords for logging into different sites. Now, you might be concerned about security with that, but just to let you know, when you do that, those passwords are dual encrypted, meaning they are encrypted before they are sent to Google to be stored, and they are encrypted when Google then pulls them down into a new user. So unless somebody has a quantum computer, which don't yet exist, they won't be able to break those encryptions. So the important thing is just making sure that you have a secure enough password to your account so that they won't be able to access any of that stuff. There's a bunch of security that goes into protecting your passwords. I've used this feature for over 12 years and never had a problem with it. But you do want to click Link Data. And what you will see right away is you'll get this folder of bookmarks that will automatically pop up. Those are ones that are managed in our G Suite, and I'll show you those in a second. You will also see, you may see this Night Eye extension pop up. That's something we recently added to reduce eye strain. It is a free extension, even though you're seeing some of these purchases here. See, there it is. But you'll also get this pop up with a couple options. You just want to click Yes, I'm in. That is just confirming to sync your account data. Once you've done that, you're then able to access the bookmarks, navigate around into any different stuff that you need, whether that's going over to Drive or into your Gmail or any of these other applications. In our staff folder, there's some specific links there. I try to always put in here the stuff that you will be using on a day-to-day basis. So let's make sure that you're utilizing those appropriately. So with that, that's how to sign into Chrome with your work account. Please do make sure that you do this. And if you have any questions or get stuck in any step of it, please reach out to me on email, and we will work with you to solve any problem that might come up. All right, that's it.